commercialized, you see?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, what's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube Live? People stealing my stands, but that's all right. We gonna make it right.
Your name was Lucy. I said, where?
I said, y'all gotta stay back there. Y'all know.
Okay, wait, let me find you. Are you on,
I'm about to be on Music in the City, Facebook and IG.
no, are you on TikTok too?
Yeah, I can be, but
Not you.
you don't need the headphones.
Jay,
You don't need the headphones?
Nah, you don't need the headphones. We can hear you.
no, is he on TikTok?
Me?
Oh, yeah.
No, ma'am.
Oh,
Just
I thought
on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. No worries.
Got you.
It's okay.
That's why it's out there. Remind people where they came from, because
Probably.
the young generation.
Probably some of them tapes up there too. Can't read what they say. Look like it say Whitney, huh? Is that Whitney?
Yep. You act like you got some good
Earth, Wind,
eyes.
and Fire back there. I see 2 Earth, Wind, and Fire. The
Right.
Temptations. Yeah, military collaboration.
Big Jackson.
I don't like to see. I can't. Every time I hit, I keep looking for the button.
Yeah. It's the tape, so you gonna be up.
Hey yo, it's your girl DJ J-Lo, no halo, and you're now tuning into the hottest radio station in H-Town, Music in the City. Run the play.
Whoa, now what's out? It's the Music in the City radio show. You got your man One Coke in this thing, you already know what it is.
And putting it down on your fresh mix. It's your boy, DJ Fresh Fizzle. And don't forget about me, your boy, KL Lyrical. Music in the City radio show. Every Tuesday from 12 to 2 p.m. Let's go.
Yo, what's up, world? It's your boy, KL Lyrical. Music in the City radio show, special Thursday edition, because I got some boy, I'm gonna just let him introduce himself. My man.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Wreckless Talk with the Wreckless Talk Podcast, Wreckless Talk Sports Podcast, Wreckless Talk Management Promotions, A1 Music Empire, Houston City Beat. We are the storytellers of Houston.
And who you bring with you today, man?
Man, I got my wife.
Oh, no, let her introduce herself, man. You know, she can say
My name is Melania Graham, also known as Sensual the Poet. I am also
Okay.
with Houston City Beat. I am the correspondent and contributing writer for Lifetime and Nighttime and Culture.
Okay, and my man.
I'm T Phenomenon. I'm Houston's first hip hop comedic rapper, and y'all will get to know who I am if y'all don't know who I am.
So Jay, man, what you been got a lot going on, man. You tapping in, checking in. I see you added management and promoting, you know what I'm saying, reckless talk. But go ahead and run down some of the stuff you got going on, man.
Man, we got a lot going on, man. Outside the podcast, man, we manage 8 artists.
Okay.
We have our Valentine's concert coming up this Saturday at Iron Horse Rock Bar Music Lounge in Webster, Texas. It's gonna be super, super dope. We actually partnered with RVM Entertainment, Rob V and his wife Angie.
Mm-hmm.
We got a bunch of dope artists performing. Central, Rob V, Kareem, KC, J Rob. Man, it's a bunch of dope artists, man. March 1st, we got our networking event, our second annual networking event. We did one in San Marcos a few weeks ago at Modern Day Hemp Company. Big shout outs to them. It was dope. We had 20 artists show up from 8 different cities throughout Texas. You know what I mean? So we decided to put another one together March 1st at Iron Horse Rock Bar. We got K Reno coming out as a guest speaker and performer. We got Rapper K coming out, Don Tino, and a few more people coming out. So it's gonna be a big thing.
And we're gonna be at somebody's birthday bash too. Big Yogi's birthday bands. He got zero.
Oh yeah, that's
We
right.
forgot,
That's right.
you forgot all about that.
I did.
Yeah, we gonna be there. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
We're gonna be in the building with Yogi. You know what I'm saying?
T gonna be performing too at that. You know what I mean?
Tell him, T.
I'll
So
be
yeah, we
opening up
got
for
that
Zero.
big Yogi. That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be a dope one.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Wish happy early birthday, Mr. Yogi.
Yeah. That's our, you know, we do promo and stuff with him. You know, our winners Pasadena. You know, we always got that going on. But so, what made you want to start into the entertainment realm? You know, you from New York. I'm from Philly. Speaking of that. You know I had it right. You know I know it hurts. I know it hurts. You know being from New York. I know it hurts. You know what I'm saying?
It
Right?
don't though. It
I'll
really.
see, y'all want to get it. Y'all Texans always want to get a secondary prize. Like he said, y'all should have drafted him. Then. Y'all should have
Well, check this
drafted him.
out. Check this out. As a diehard Giant fan.
I know. Sorry.
Diehard Giant. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Because I'm happy. I'm happy they won, man. Because Saquon, man, was wasting away in New York, and this is coming from a diehard Giant fan.
Yeah, I know you
I've
are.
been following Saquon since high school, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad he left and got a ring, man. Because if he would have stayed with New York, his career would have dwindled away, and he wouldn't have. Man, come on, man.
Yeah.
That man is a generational talent. That's a future Hall of Fame. I've been saying that since he was in high school. So I'm glad he won a ring. Fuck the Eagles, but I'm glad he won a ring.
Hey,
you know what I
Daniel
mean?
Jones, man. Y'all had Daniel Jones. No. I ain't even going to do that. But yeah, he is from Channelview, so I'll give you your secondary award. You know what I'm saying? Man, whatever. But hey, EAGLES Eagles, you know what I'm saying?
At least you spelled it right. Man.
What you trying to say?
Nah, so I was watching the morning show all day, you know, on the Super Bowl morning, and they're going up to Eagle fans, and they can't spell. They can't even spell
It's because
Eagles.
they were excited. I
Nah,
got a big
man.
excuse.
They were in Louisiana, so there was a lot going on.
Oh
You know what I
man,
mean? They
you
might
know,
have been a little
you know,
inebriated.
forget. Don't even bring up Louisiana because they thieves. They done stole Kellenboard. I don't want to go there. We getting off football talk. But you know, you just hurt my heart. See, I was up here and she brought me down. I was looking at text, man. Shut up, Crystal. But yeah, what made you want to get into entertainment, man?
Man, I've always loved music. You know what I mean? I've always had an ear for talent. You know, but to go even deeper, I always knew my calling was to help people. I didn't know how though.
Right.
I always wanted to help people, and whatever it is, whether you down on life or you got some journey that you about to start, a business, I've always wanted to be that person. And I just put it together, man. And it's dope being here because you seen me from the start of my journey.
Yeah,
we met at the start of my journey 2 years ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like it just grew from there. You know what I mean? Like I never wanted to be a music manager.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's all T's doing. That's all T's doing. Like for real, that's all T's doing. But I love it, man. To be able to put over 100 artists on stage in 2 years. You know what I mean? A lot of them their first time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be able to do these networking events, you know what I mean? To help these artists get closer to their goals and dreams.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about.
So what is it like managing 8 artists? Because I'll tell you what, I basically cut my roster down to 4. You know, I had to, like, it's hard. There's a lot of egos. So what's it like on the management side of that?
It could be tough at times. You know what I mean? Like, because you a lot of egos, 8 different personalities. You know what I mean? Everyone got a show going on, so we try to show up to every show. It's a lot,
Right.
but I wouldn't change it for the world, man.
But it's all on how you form your team because a circle, everybody can be doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time to come push what Jay Wreckless is doing, his networking event, we all rally around and push Jay Wreckless. When it's time to hear that spoken word, we go get that, go push and get that spoken word, and everybody come around there. When T's hot popping, hey, I know you working on your project, but right now we on T. You know what I'm saying? That's the understanding you got to get within your circle because everybody has a time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to get their man up. It's their turn. Rally around and let's push it. You know what I'm saying? That's the hardest part about a circle. If one person don't understand it, I'm to the point where I'm like, I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? We're a team here. I will cut your ass off. You know, like real tough. Everybody's not meant to elevate with you. You know what I'm saying? The ones that I don't cut them. I just let them fall off, and I just stop communicating with them. You know, that's hey, you know how we are, right?
Man, it's funny you say that, man, because that's exactly how this team is. Like, everyone rides for each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, no matter what it is, everyone's showing up to everyone's event or whatever they got going on.
Right.
Like you said, if one person's hot, yo, let's ride with them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we go, and everyone shines.
If one person's on fire, licking out live. No, I'm just playing that K-Rod. You know, if everybody doing the little Hussein, then you gotta get, you know, everybody get their turn. But
they rise and young Hussein, them wild boys right
man,
there.
they doing their thing. But shout out to T Phenomenon. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no, everybody got, it's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah.
So, how do you find a time and a place, and how do you pick and choose what person's project coming out where and what? Because there's a lot with it. You know what I'm saying?
It's, believe it or not, man, there's no picking and choosing. It just happens organically, man. Like I said, like our team is so tight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it just flows together.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's that simple.
A lot of it is communications. We're in constant communication.
Right.
Every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day.
Look at every
Constant,
every day. I got
every
you.
day, right. Every day, constant communication, you know, and so everybody knows what everybody else has going on, you know what I mean? And then it's like, you know, and there's always that supportive atmosphere. And so like with every team we have, anytime we join with somebody else, they're part of the team, but we always have our core.
Right.
And our core, we all have the same values, we have the same wants, the same desires, we all thinking on one vein, and so then that makes it easier, you know, for us to go ahead and help everybody's dreams come true. Not all of us, my stuff is not like always out in the open, out in the field, because I write books, you know, and I'm a spoken word poet, so every place I go is not going to be a place for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I get a plug, you know what I mean? Or I'll talk to somebody else, and I'm always plugging everybody else's stuff, and so we do that for each other, so that helps it keep going.
So what's the key? Networking. I'll go ahead, and networking is the key.
Absolutely.
Like, you don't have to be up in the front. You know what I'm saying? You can go up there and network. Hey, I got a book. Hey, let me bring you a friend. Hey, I'll buy one right here on the spot. You know what I'm saying? You go out and meet people. You might be a publisher in there. You know what I'm saying? Or go out and network and make it work. You know what I'm saying? Networking makes the dream work.
And there's never a lack of that. That's one thing about me or us, really, shall I say. No matter where I'm at, man, I'm always networking, I'm always promoting. I don't care if I'm sitting in traffic. If your window's open, yo, you heard the T Phenomenon? Yo, check T Phenomenon. You know what I mean? Like, we always networking, always promoting. It's never, you know what I mean? My guy G Smith, man, big shout out to G Smith. He's an artist out of Austin, man. He made a post earlier today. He said, my Facebook is my billboard.
Right.
Don't let your billboard be blank.
Mm-hmm.
And that's some real shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's like people that might go over a lot of people's heads, but this is every platform you need to promote.
Right.
I don't care whatever platform you have, you promote your ass off.
Mm-hmm. Nah, for real. I mean, you are your own brand. You know what I'm saying? And another thing about that, having all these artists, they're under Wreckless top management, right?
Yes, sir.
The thing about it is, you gotta represent wherever you go. You representing Wreckless style. They ain't gonna be like, oh, Jay Wreckless artist is, or Jay Wreckless artist did. You know what I'm saying? And so you gotta bring, hey, you representing me when you're out there too. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have understand. Just like I represent you. If I'm at the club sloppy drunk, man, look at your manager, man. He over there fucking sloppy, coming in looking like a bum. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all gotta represent each other because y'all's all a brand together. You know what I'm saying?
And that's one thing. I'm not glad you said that, man. Like people that know me, they know I smoke. I'm a smoker.
Right, ain't nothing wrong.
But you'll be surprised how many people come up to me. Jay, you smoke? I know you smoke, Jay. So I don't get fucked up when we out at the
Right,
places.
right,
You know what I mean? We did it, have fun, but this is business.
right.
You know what I mean? And like I tell all my artists, if y'all gonna drink, do it cool, have some drinks, but do it after you perform. There ain't no sense to get on stage drunk. That's so unprofessional.
And that's you took the words out of my mouth because on the promotion side, you know what I'm saying? Hey, put me on. Hey, I want to perform. No, you the flyer been out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't work up the day of the event talking about, hey, I want to perform. No, you knew the flyer was out. You knew this was coming. I'm focused on the people that took the opportunity to you be a part of this event. they come in looking professional. They not high. They not drunk. Matter of fact, I had one. We was at a show. Dude was up there performing. He was performing. Was saying the word because he was so messed up. He was saying the words to one of his other songs.
Oh man.
He was saying the words to the other song, and he had the other vocals playing.
Whoa.
So I started saying his words to him because I was a fan. I started saying the words of the song he was supposed to be on, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, 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 yeah." But if you like that, man, just go ahead and skip the performance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A bad one can hurt you a lot more than a good one. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that and being late.
Man, where you boy, you gonna open up, you gonna open up a can of worms.
I'm just saying, that's
You
like one
gonna
of my
open up a
biggest
can
pet
of worms.
peeves. If you know you have a show and you're supposed to be here at this time, your manager done told you this time, your promoter done told you this time, ain't nobody in the group, nobody in Everdom is big enough to be 30 minutes late for a show. People will walk out on Lauryn Hill, and she's a legend. People will walk out on her if she's late. Sweetheart, you ain't got that many people. You know, you got like 500 followers on your Facebook. I'm gonna need you to be on time for your show.
Right.
I mean, just feel tough.
And that like she said, that's a big pet peeve. That grinds my gears.
What?
Because this is my thing. You know, we worked with big name artists. You know what I mean?
Facts.
We worked with big name artists. You see how it's done.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? We go. How many showcases you know in Houston? You do shows. You know this, where they're doing sound checks for artists. Not a lot of showcases do that. Not a lot of promoters do that. I do that all my shows. I give these artists the opportunity to come early, even if you're not performing till 10 o'clock. Come to sound check at 6, 7 o'clock, and then leave. Go eat, go do what you gotta do, and then come back. But and that's what it pisses me off, because we give these artists that opportunity to feel like that superstar. Regardless who you are.
It makes them more professional.
Yeah.
It teaches them professional. That's why I do time slots now.
Yeah.
If you ain't there for your sound check or your time slot,
Out
you out of there. Hey man, I'm late, but if you're in the back smoking, when they call your name, guess what? Your time slot is gone. Hey, it's to the DJ. You know what I'm saying? And then they be like, well, I don't care, man. I don't care. I tell them, hey, I put them in a group. Hey, be there for your time slot. If you're not there at your time slot, we skip it.
This is my thing, like I tell them. If you open up for a big name artist, a Flip, a Zero, you gonna make sure you there on time. Have the same respect for us promoters on a smaller show. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of artists, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of artists don't like me, bro. Because I run a tight ship. But
it's because other people are so loose with it. I do too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna skip you. Saturday night, I'm gonna skip you. So I'm just saying, because we're doing it the right way. I don't care about the ones that do it wrong. I used to be like, man, you know, blah. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Be professional. You know your time slot. Come at your time slot. If you can't do that, you're not the professional one. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me. Nope.
Well, they're not even that though. Because there's a relationship that happens when you're a promoter and you have a show, and you're an artist and you have a show at a certain venue, right? If you come into the venue and the venue is expecting the show to start at a certain time and you're not there, that messes up your relationship with that venue. So you might have not had to pay for this show, or the venue might not have paid for this show. But this might have been a prelude to you being able to get in for a paid show. You know what I mean? And you've messed up that opportunity because you can't even be professional enough to be there on time.
I went to a showcase with I think it was maybe 5 artists, and here I am. I'm just a spectator, an enjoyer of the music that's about to be presented to me.
Right.
And they were late, all of them.
See that?
And maybe 3 out of the 5 artists were so high, and one of them, they are talented, okay?
Right.
And one of them was so freaking high that when he got on stage, in his mind, I'm sure he's like the king of the universe, and this is the dopest, performance he's ever had in his whole career. But to me, who was not high, I mean, I don't do that anyway, but, I am, of sound mind. I mean, he just looked like a lump of nothing. Like the words weren't even coming out right. I couldn't even understand what he was saying. And after the DJ asked me, okay, Crystal, I'm just asking your opinion. How did you think this performance was? And I said, it was absolutely terrible. And I said, because they're so high that can they just like do all that like after? So you're late and you're too high to perform.
You know what I started doing? Well, one, I'll be up there filming them, to give them some footage.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cut the film. I'm not going to embarrass nobody, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to cut the film and I'm not going to post it. And two, if they're that bad, I'll be having the DJ wrap them up.
Right.
And they be like, man, I got one more song. Nah, man, nah. And you know what I'm saying? We talk about that later. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to help you help yourself, not make embarrass yourself. I will wrap a person up. I don't care.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, like she said, there's a club owner sitting there, well, you brought this spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's hurting you. Like,
Yep.
that's hurting you. Like, but I don't know. And another thing, send your music on time. Send your music. I don't even ask them. Hey, if you're supposed to have your music in by such and such date and you don't got it in there, I used to keep them emailing, texting them, calling them, hey, I need your music, need your music, need your music. No, you got to give the DJ a time to set up you know what I'm saying?
The flow.
Yeah, yeah. Walking up there, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. But we're going to move on from that. So, let's get to the spoken word and the books and all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
So, what made you want to start doing poetry and, spoken word? And
I've been doing spoken word since I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
I've been writing since I was little. My mom used to write, so I used to watch her all the time, but she would write prayers and things like that, and I go in behind her. She had this notebook, and I'd sit and I'd write, and just a lot of the habits that we take on as adults are habits that we've seen other adults do, and so I would see her write all the time, so I would sit and I would write, and poetry just seemed to be the easiest thing for me because it allowed me to like really express the things going on in my little mind at the time. Then as I got older, and started getting into other things and living other parts of experiences of my life, and being female especially, that was the best venue for me to be able to really talk about the things that mattered to me,
Mm-hmm.
and so I've been writing forever. At home I've got like boxes and shoe boxes and things of napkins and pieces of paper where I've started a poem. If I'm sitting down in Burger King, something will pop in my head and I'm writing and whatnot. And I used to keep a notebook on side the bed. I had to quit doing that because I didn't sleep anymore. But things would pop in and I just start writing. It's just something that came natural to me. And so as I went on about it, people would read the things that I've written.
Mm-hmm.
And a friend of mine named Dante, he was like, here, you ought to come to this spot with me, and perform your poetry. And I'm like, perform my poetry? He's like, yeah, come on. And so I went, and it was G's and Z's down in Midtown.
Okay.
Coffee shop, and then they close it at night, and then they, and then they open up and they do spoken word. So I've done it there. I've done it at what is that? Breakfast Club. I've done it at lots of different places on the strip as I was going around. And at the time, I was doing CDs because I met another person. He was a teacher at the time. His name was Anthony Singleton. Ant Live. He's a producer, big time producer. He produced for Aretha Franklin and for Ghostface Killer.
Okay.
And he's out of Detroit. And so he was down here in Channelview teaching at the time, and so he was like, you need to put some beats behind it. And I was like, I'm not a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, but you can rap. I said, but I'm not a rapper. He goes, but no. He goes, just put this behind it and whatnot. And so that's what we did, and it took off. And so I started selling CDs. That's how old I am. I started selling CDs.
I used to sell them out the trunk.
That's what I did. I would sell them out of my trunk, after shows and whatnot. And it was, I sold like 1,000 CDs out of my trunk, a spoken word. So, I mean, that was a lot. That's a lot of hustle, you know what I mean? And that's
Right.
something that I see a lot of folks don't have right now is that amount of hustle. They think it's supposed to happen.
Yes.
It's just going to happen for them, and it's not. And so then, I wrote my book and sent it off to a couple of publishers and got a couple no's, then got a couple yeses and went on with Book Leaf Publishing. They were the first ones who published it for me. And then they put it out, and then Turner Publishing picked it up, and not only did they like it, but they offered me a 3-book deal. So I've got the first book out that's on Amazon, that's on Walmart.com, that's on Barnes Barnes and Noble, all of them. Anywhere you sell a book, you'll find my book. And it's called Love Spell. And you will find my book on there. And then Turner Publishing has me up for 2 more books after this. So the next one is called Black Magic, and I'm working on it right now.
So, because I hear so many people say, man, I'm gonna write a book. Man, if somebody wanted to write, if they have an actual book that they're writing, could they come to you for help?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's a bad opportunity.
Oh, yeah, for real, absolutely. I'm helping a couple people write a book right now. I've ghostwritten, which means that I write the book for somebody else and let them put their name on it. I've ghostwritten a couple books for some authors here in Houston, and people will never know because I will never tell because it's part of it. But yeah, so you can contact me at sensualpoet at gmail.com, and I will, let me know your ideas and whatnot, and I can go over that stuff with you. We can talk it through. I mean, because I used to be an English teacher for quite a while too, so I've got all that mixed in there. So yeah, I don't mind helping at all.
That's what's up. See, hey, because I'm writing a book, so I'm gonna be like, nah, but I ain't lying on it. You know, playing but not playing. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of people who have a story. I mean, in Houston, that's the thing. People have stories. I mean, like for real stories that need to be told, and that could be inspirational to other people, and they just kind of sitting on it. They're selfish.
Right.
Share that with other people so that they can glean some knowledge from that, and so they can go on. And even if your story is one that doesn't like really inspire somebody else, you can still give somebody else that bug to want to tell their story.
Right.
So.
And it's always a good idea in your head, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I got a lot of characters in mind. I probably got too many. I need to help weed out, hey, you need to focus on this. This is good. You put too much into it, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I think I'm doing too much. Like, I probably got so many characters, I could write different books with those characters. And I need somebody to tell me like, hey, you need to rein that shit in. Go ahead.
Well, see, and the part of that though is that you have to be willing to listen.
Right. That's what
you have to be willing to listen, because I've got a couple people that I've worked with. When the minute that I said something that was contradictory to what they wanted to do, is you don't know nothing, and then okay, cool. That's why you are still with your stuff on your computer. Right. And mine is out right now. And yes, I do have an Instagram. My Instagram, I have 2 of them. One of them is LUVONYA 38, Love Anya 38. And then the other one is Sensual the Poet. So yeah, go ahead and find me. I'll hook you up.
So
love it.
So we're gonna turn to T real quick. We go back to Jay. But we turn to the T, man. What's been going on, man?
Not too much.
What are you doing different in 2025 compared to 2024? What's going on in the life of T Phenomenal?
Oh man, a lot. Trying to get some videos out, some visuals, because I don't have none of those yet. So I need to get some visuals out there with some of these funny songs that I have that everybody would love to see a visual to, which I have some pretty good things in the works for a couple of those songs. Yeah. And just putting out more music, and man, I'm really thinking about crossing over to the comedian side.
Word, man. Just let me know. I
think I make enough people laugh to where I can do a couple of stand-ups on my own and make a few more people laugh.
That's what's up. So what's the keys to the gas, man?
Oh man, keys to the gas. Well, that is something that I'm always on, which I'm on right now. Thank you, Miss Mary, for always keeping me focused and doing it.
He said Miss Mary, and I probably went out to some people said, but since Jada sent me your song, I just did this. You know what I'm saying?
We play.
I got the key to the gas. 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 The weed that you smoking is trash. Cause if it's not crystal, they glistening like the door in that shit over here. The shit that we smoke is yeah. Make you say bye to your friends. Cause this shit right here will take your west to a whole motherfucking land. Cause it'll never be seen again. My family, friends. That's why this weed is named Warp These Spacesuits not a lid. I got the key to the gas. 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 Got me walking through this bitch like I'm Mr. Nippers. Cause I know that this shit that I got is the best. There's no competing and no contest. I got every level of feelings on deck. So please do the checks, do this, do that. So go to the club, go to the couch, sleep. Cause the weed that I smoke is very strategic. Have you up and around up here for Legion. I got the key to the gas. 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 I got the key to the gas.
See, he said he don't got no visual, but he lied. That's on YouTube. So I don't know why he lied, because all you gotta do is put T-E-E and P-H-E and T Phenomenon comes up automatically. So I stop playing.
I have some visuals,
Okay.
actual like video that's out on YouTube to where like you can look up and all that good stuff. There's some stuff that I kind of put together on my own, you know, did on my iPhone and all that stuff, but I try to get creative.
The devil is a lie, you know what I'm saying? No, but so if you could, your dream feature, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go to Jay and Jay's like, I can get anybody.
I can answer that right now. It's Afro Man.
Man, don't be ruining my question. Don't be ruining my. But if you can have a feature from any person, dead or alive, Jay can he could dig them up, shoot them up, have them alive just to do that feature for them. Who would it be?
I'm not gonna lie, man.
He gonna say Afro Man.
Afro Man is that's my second.
Okay.
My number one, and that's just cause I feel like, man, like we connect in a way that he don't know, but you know, like I know we know each other from the hood or whatever. But man, I just want to say Zero.
Oh, okay. What type of song y'all gonna make, man?
Oh man, something funny and creative. You know, like I'm a funny guy, and I don't know if anybody knows Zero off the set.
Oh yeah.
But hey man, when y'all around him, that dude is funny man, he's funny.
You gotta get him out of business setting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get him out of business setting. Like out his album release, it was business, but afterwards, you know.
Yeah, it's all funny.
And you get flip around him, boy. It is just
Man,
flip.
I got some stories about Flip, man. Flip another one that's he like to joke around. He
like to eat.
Yeah, I had him on my show.
And he like to take shots.
Oh yeah, the concert.
I had him on my show in November.
Right.
And man, it was dope, man. Big shout out to Flip, man. It was an hour interview. Interview ended at 8, man. He chilled at my house, had dinner with us. He didn't leave till about 11:30 that night. Man, when I say outside that business setting, man, he is the dopest dude.
Yeah, no, for real.
Super humble. You know what I mean? Funny as fuck. You know what I mean? You know, we sitting there just chopping it up and telling jokes like we've been knowing each other for 20 years.
And if you listen to him when he talk, he'll put you up on game.
Oh, no, he
very,
always
very
intelligent.
If you listen
yes.
to him, he'll put you up on game.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm listening to him talking, like, he is incredibly intelligent. You know, and then he'll drop a gem here and drop a gem here. If you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. But he is really, really a nice guy, really cool. Like I said, he liked to eat. We had to go shrimp and steak while he was over there, made him some jambalaya and whatnot. He ate himself a good time. It was cool.
What about jambalaya?
Where's my shrimp and
He's very
steak?
intelligent.
No, for real.
Yeah, he's incredibly intelligent.
You gotta pay. Like I tell people, like you gotta pay attention and you gotta talk and network with these people because they all people like to say the game is be sold not to be told. You know what I'm saying? But they will drop jewels like we had Michael Watts, DJ Michael Watts. Shout out to Michael Watts at the rodeo, and you know people was walking up and they was talking to him. You know they made good, but I was like, was he paying attention to what he said? Because I'm listening. You know, like I introduced some people to it, and I'm like, bro, he was giving you some game, like real talk. And like you said, you gotta pay attention because if you're not paying attention, they go right over your head. Like, he giving you free game. You gotta be a sponge.
Man, Watts is another one, man. Big shout outs to Watts. I had a conversation with him a while back at Winters. And we were talking about the podcast game, and I was like, what advice would you give me, man, and just in the music industry? He said, man, to me, it look like you doing pretty well. He said, what advice you want to give me?
No, for real, him, like if you're around K Reno, you got K Reno gonna be out here. That mug, man, if you want some game from that's my go-to, you know what I'm saying? And he give me game on the podcast thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shoot, I'm pretty dope, but I'm like, yeah, okay. He give you game on that too, like
Reno, man, he go, man.
Right.
He go.
So they be like, they're OGs for a reason, you know? They done been through the things that you probably gonna go through, and they can help you not go through it. But these youngins want to be hard headed. I got it. I'm gonna just do my thing. I'm gonna walk in and dancing and stuff. Nah, bro. Take the background vocals out your music.
Facts.
Let's see what you are.
Well, see, and then they have what every artist wants to have. They've got longevity. Because I remember listening to K Reno when I was young.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so it's like I think I could do all his songs. So it's like these folks, they have been there, they've done that, and they've got the longevity. So evidently they know something that everybody else doesn't know. So why would you not sit and gather all that up? You know, why would you not?
Man, big shout outs to Dion Garcia, man. That's my big
another
brother, my mentor, man.
That's my partner.
He was one of the first people to put me on the radio. He actually had a radio interview, a podcast interview with K Reno. He brought the whole team up there.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about our team, man. It's like one shines, we all shine.
Yeah, nah, yeah. I mean, you know, Dion, that brought him on and takes one-on-one jail, and they took off. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing his thing. Nothing but love for it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy.
Real shit. Man, y'all see you got that jersey on, man. Let's speak on the Houston Energy football team, my guy.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on.
Man, big shout out to Houston Energy football, man. It's a professional women's football team. Yeah. And it upsets me, man, because this league's been around for 25 years. Houston is a championship team. You know what I mean? Championship organization. Big shout outs to the coach and owner, Brian Wiggins. He played in the NFL, played in the CFL, Rookie of the Year in the CFL, won the Grey Cup, which is the Super Bowl in the CFL. You know what I mean? Very well respected, man. And man, these women, man, they out here hitting. People hear women's football. They hear women's football and they think of lingerie league. Nah, these women are suited and booted from the head to toe. Yeah. I tell people, think of the NFL, but with women. Like, we travel the country with them. Right. And that's what I love about this journey, man. It started with a podcast. You was there when I first started. You know what I mean? Right. And it's like we doing so much, man. So this is our second season with the Houston Energy. I stream all the games through our sports show on Wreckless Talk Sports. Big shout out to my co-host Jimmy. So with announcers at the home games, we stream all away and home games. Right. So our first game this season is May 3rd in Oklahoma. Big shout outs to Oklahoma Lady Force. We'll be playing them first game. We about to whoop that in. You know what I mean? But man, these women are amazing. Our quarterback Carol Marsh, she's coming back. She was a rookie last year. We called her our rookie sensation. You know what I mean? She was amazing. She played flag football at Texas A&M. Right. She very intelligent woman. She working on her doctorate and be done with that soon. As a rookie last year, she led the league in passing yards. You know what I mean? We got some dope veterans coming back, man. We got Butler. She also few seasons she was an all-star defensive captain. We got Warren coming back. We got Solo coming back. We have a crazy, super talented team. Big shout outs to Coach Jordan Bird. He's a defensive coordinator. Man, he has that defense on point. Right. You know what I mean? One of the top defense in the league. You know what I mean? So
not only are these ladies like the elite when it comes to women's football, but these ladies are what's so impressive about them. The NFL, they're great. They're on TV all the time. They're the men, big hoo-ha, whatever. Yeah. But these ladies, that's what they do is football. These ladies, they play football, and outside of that, they are business owners. They run nonprofits. Right. They have children. Yeah. They have lives that they live outside of football. And so these ladies are double duty all the time. Sometimes triple duty. These ladies do it all, and they get there and they play ball. I'm a football mama. My son started playing when he was 3. Played in college, you know, all that good stuff. So I like to hear the crash of the helmets. You know, I like the physicality that goes on with football. You will not miss it at all with these ladies. They don't play. They don't play.
That's what's up,
Man,
hey,
super dope.
I'm gonna make y'all a deal. I'm gonna come check out the ladies,
All
but
right.
y'all gotta check out my boys because we got another championship team here in our area. Semi-pro, Tomball Bobcats,
Yep.
Coach P.
Yeah.
You know that's my boy. You know, and they come out, they volunteer at events, they do stuff for the community.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tomball Bobcats. Y'all make sure y'all check them
Yeah,
out.
let's do
I'm
it.
gonna come
All
check
right.
them.
Let's do it.
We're gonna check them out. Hey,
Yeah.
they real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
y'all gotta support H-Town. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And there's we got championship teams here
Yeah.
in our
All
area
over.
that need
They do.
support too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How many years have they been out?
Oh, Tomball Bobcats been around for over I think like 8 years. I want to say.
How long have you been here?
Energy been around for almost 25 years.
Yeah, see. I might be wrong on the Bobcat number. Coach P gonna kill me. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
and the league, my bad. The name of the league is the WFA, Women's Football Alliance.
Okay, I heard of the league. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't checked them out, and that's
Me
bad on me. You know what I'm saying?
Home games is at Clearbrook High School in Friendswood, Texas.
Okay,
Um,
I'm gonna be there. Like I'm
yeah,
gonna be there.
it's-
Like
big shout out to them, man. For real, they dope. They super
We need to
dope.
do like an industry night where we have a whole bunch of artists and promoters and everybody come out and just be out there with those ladies, announce the games and, you know, do a little something at halftime, show them that kind of support. I think that'd be a great thing. I think I'm gonna start organizing that.
well, you know what my plan is, and I was talking to Coach P. What we're gonna do is this year we're gonna have an underground artist sing the national anthem, and then we're gonna have another underground artist perform a halftime. You know what I'm saying? To get them exposure and to bring more people to the world of, you know, you can do the same thing with the ladies. Hey,
We actually did that last season.
Yeah,
We
that's
had,
dope. That's dope.
Big shout out to Rob V for the Cinco de Mayo game. We had him come perform during halftime.
Yeah.
And one of my artists, R&B artist, Corinne, she did the national anthem.
Yeah, that's dope. See, that's what you know, great minds think alike. You know what I'm saying? Because we were supposed to do it last year, but my schedule was. But we're gonna do it this year. You know what I'm saying? And gives everybody a shine. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about you or whoever. You know what I'm saying? But
I want to touch on one more thing, man. One like sports. Like I love music, you know what I mean. But sports is my passion. Excuse me. So as of when the season ended last year, I'm not sure what the number is at now. These are last year's number by the time the playoffs ended or the season ended or not. We had over 10,000 streams, and we're live. We interact with the audience, and what's so dope about it is we get people all over the country. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jay, for streaming these games. I'm in Florida, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to see my granddaughter play or my mom play. I'm in such and such state. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about, man. You know what I mean? And our goal is to bring as much recognition to this league as possible. And it started with us streaming these games. The league liking our posts, liking the streams, to the league sharing our streams, to now other teams have YouTube channels, you know what I mean? And they had a few games on ESPN last year. The league just picked up a new contract with ESPN, so there'll be a few more games than there were last year on ESPN this year. So to be able to see this league grow, like, it's crazy because it took almost 25 years for it to get the recognition it's getting now. When it should, especially with it being a championship organization, you know what I mean? So to see the recognition, man, to see the growth, to get ESPN involved, Roku TV involved, like it's dope, man. It's super dope. Like these women definitely deserve this recognition, but 10 times more, bro. It's super dope. It's super dope.
man, things be popping in my head, man. Things be popping in my head, so I'm gonna just put it out there. We need to organize a co-ed flag football game.
Let's
Put
do
the
it.
Bobcats and the ladies together.
Let's
Let
do
them
it.
play some, you know, like, hey, you put the
Absolutely.
two teams. Hey, some of the guys and some of the girls on one team.
That'd
You
be
know
dope.
what I'm saying? And do a like. That'll be like an all-star co-ed flag football game. That shit would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be dope as hell. For real.
Absolutely.
Let a couple artists perform at halftime show, and then we gonna put that together. Hey,
And make it a community event.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Like you did the backpack thing.
The back to school fest.
Yes,
Yeah.
something similar to that to
Yeah.
give back to the community since
Yeah, that'd
both
be
of them
dope.
are in the community.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna have sponsors and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Great.
Talking about giving back and man, I had an idea, right? It was kind of a joke, and then T ran with it. So T was on the rush hour mix. She came through yesterday. Was on the rush hour mix, and I made a joke about doing like a 12-hour stream of just playing music, and he was like, "Yeah, we should do a 24-hour one." And I'm like, "That's good." Oh no, he said, yeah, check this out. He said you should do a 24-hour one. I said, since it was your idea, you doing 12 of the 24. But after we got off the stream, we thought about it, and that'd be dope as hell. You know what I mean? To raise awareness for something.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's dope idea, cause you just giving me heart palpitations. Cause I did 12 hours of straight interview, like having them come in, they 5 minute interviews. That's like when I was doing that with Texas 101 Jams. I did 12 hours of straight interviews, and I was like, bro. But I mean, it can be done though. It can be done. You know what I'm saying? I'll come up there and help you do the shit.
Let's do it. And that's the plan. That's the only way it's gonna work. It's gonna take everybody.
Yeah,
Cause I can't sit there for 24 hours.
No, you can have different personalities. You can have more organizers. You can have Homestead Slim come up there.
Yeah.
Miss Lovey, you know, we could do it easily. You know what I'm saying?
I think that'd be dope. Do it like in July or something for sure. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
So let me take notes.
yeah, and artists.
Artists tap in. We're gonna
Tap
need a
in?
bunch of artists.
But there might be a little fee on there, like $5 to get your song spun. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Make it takes time, effort, and money and stuff like that for us to put it together. So you $5, you built part of a 24-hour stream. You know you're gonna get some shine off it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not only that, it's something to help the community. You got to put in if you want to get
And
something
the funds can go to to the community. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
We can find a nonprofit or something like that and shovel that money that way.
We can donate the money.
Man,
to
big
MD
talking about
Anderson.
non-profit, man. Big shout out to the Rose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're a non-profit, man. Over 45 a few quick.
That's right. Say the tatas.
Hey,
Say the
hey,
tatas.
shout out to MD Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Their cancer outreach. You know, so
Mhm.
we can get
We find something,
sponsors is easy. It's
Yeah.
just who you want to donate to. We chop it up about that, and because I want to make it worthwhile to
Exactly.
people other than the artists and ourselves.
Correct.
You know, if it's going to coach for the homeless, we did the big Superfest down there at the George R. Brown Convention Center. They was donating clothes, toys, and all that stuff. That was Christmas. So, hey, I love doing community stuff. So, but I want to see the guys and the girls play that flag football.
Yeah.
And then we do 24 hours. Stuff like that. I like doing stuff like
Yeah.
that.
You gotta have some
We
fun.
was also gonna try to organize a cleaning party. But I've been trying to do this for a few years, and I haven't really gotten to the position that I'm in right now. And we was gonna try to organize like pick some part of the city or something that's pretty dirty or whatever, and just get a crew of people to come out and clean, and maybe have some performances, and I don't know, maybe some prizes or something coming out and helping out. You bring a bag of trash that you picked up from out there, and we'll give away something or something. Something like that. But,
No, I get it.
Earth
yeah.
Day.
Earth Day, like a community cleaning party.
We have an Earth Day concert, like
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna chop it up, man. We're gonna chop
Trying
it
to do
up.
things different, man. 'Cause,
Right.
man, when it comes to this music industry, there's so much talent in Houston. There's so much shows in Houston going on every day, every weekend, where it could be oversaturated.
Right.
And that's why it's like we all put our minds together. Like for perfect example, the Halloween concert you did.
Fright Fest, yeah.
And it's like, that was so dope. A lot of people don't realize in the hip hop industry, especially in the underground hip hop industry, to draw a huge crowd is very, very hard.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like rock and every other genre where regardless if it's underground or not, they're bringing big crowds. They have that crowd that comes. In the hip hop industry, it's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I loved what you did.
Yeah.
Had the stage set up perfectly, knowing there's gonna be hundreds of people waiting in line to go in. And I loved how you did that. So big ups to you on that, man. That was
actually
smart.
at a haunted house, and that night he had 1,700 people come through.
Yeah.
1,700, and there was probably people like 300-400 in line at all times.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So you were performing, and they were
rocking out. They were rocking out, man.
You know, I was like, I like doing different things, but it was to put you in front of the most people possible, and people that's not right there in your genre, to make fans. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. If you come out there, but you gotta do your part too. You gotta go out there and network with them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go out there.
And for an artist, just to put you up on game, and in situations like that, you got 1,200 people coming through there. If you got merch, you should have your merch out there.
Facts.
You should be pushing your stuff.
Right.
If you don't have merch, you better mix them. You know, for that time, you know, something. Have USBs. Have something. Anything that you have that you can give to these people out there that you can sell to them or that you can hand out to them. You know, that's an opportunity, a grand opportunity for you to be able to do that. You know what I mean? You have to take advantage of the time when you're in front of people.
Like I tell people, I've been traveling more, but when I travel, when I get to the airport and I'm waiting on my flight, I pull up my AirDrop. Anybody that comes, I'm AirDropping one of my artists' music. Right. And people be accepting. I'm like, ooh, that's a stream right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she's big on that.
And you can't
that.
say no because most people have their iPhone. They don't know how to turn off AirDrop.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we were sitting. What's that bridge?
Gothels.
We were at the bridge in New York, right?
The bridge.
I don't know. I heard the bridge. I was little, and we were like in mad hella traffic, and so I'm like, you know what? Let me just. And I just airdropped T stuff. I airdropped some Korean. I airdropped everybody's stuff.
Right.
And then my phone's ding, 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 because people were taking it. And I'm like, you know what? If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But it still got to somebody.
Right, exactly.
You know what I
That's
mean?
the
Somebody.
point.
It's gonna be somebody.
Thousands.
It's gonna be somebody who's gonna pick it up. You know, you have to not be afraid to do that. Ain't nobody gonna know where it came from. You know what I mean?
If you in Walmart,
if you get one new fan, that's one you didn't have.
Right.
You know, that's something you're doing for free.
Correct.
Yep.
It's a lot of game being dropped out of this.
Like I did it with one of my artists, and it was a DJ from Berlin. And I'm looking up, you know, because I'll be checking the stats, and I'm like, dang, this song blowing up in Berlin. What the hell going on? And then the guy actually emailed me. He was like, yeah, you airdropped this to me, and it's playing in the clubs over here. You know, I'm trying to get that artist to come perform because it's taking off. I'm like, shit, off of airdrop. I'm a man. No, it wasn't. But the artist did their work on the music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, that was all off of airdrop. You know, so you gotta think outside the box.
Never be scared to promote your stuff, man. Somebody gonna like it.
Right.
Somebody gonna like it. For real.
And you be thugging, cause like I sometimes I wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, Jay up in there spinning. I'm like, oh, let me see what Jay doing. You know what I'm saying? You get that he live. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay, my man doing his thing. You know.
Is it 42 lives a month?
42 lives a month, and that's not including interviews.
Damn.
Yeah. Big shout out to my guy Cody, man. He's actually watching on my live now, man. He gets on my ass like, man. Cody show love no matter if it's a mix, my interview on my sports show, on a regular podcast. Right. He's at every single one of them.
Right.
If I'm not live and doing my morning mix at 6 a.m., best believe he texting me, where you at?
Right.
Like he did this morning, I ignored him. but like real shit, you know what I mean? I do it for the people, man. Like it's dope. Like I tell people, like sometimes it's not about numbers, it's about who's watching. Like don't get me wrong, I do great numbers, you know what I mean? You heard that too, right?
Yeah. No, somebody out there, they can't get in. I got the pow. They do try to get in. Don't worry about that. It's underneath the counter the whole time. Like, hey, run away if you want to. But go ahead.
I tell everybody, man, like there's been so many collabs through my platform. So many artists has collabed with each other through my platform.
Yes.
So many artists got opportunities to do shows through my platform.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you never know who's watching.
Right.
You know what I mean? You never know who's watching. That's why I was stressed. Send your music, because you never know.
And for people to be like, oh, there's only 5 people on there, or whatever the number is, like, you never know who's watching, because there'll be some execs that be hitting me up like, hey, who's that person you had on there? Like, A&Rs, you don't know, because they ain't gonna comment and they ain't gonna like it, because they don't want a whole bunch of people flooding their shit.
Yep. We were when we went to when we were on tour with T with Afro Man. There was this one man. I kept telling Jay, I'm like, Jay, I'm like, Jay, who is this strange man that keep talking to me? You know, asking us asking me questions about what we're doing. Come to find out later, that's what he was. You know what I mean? He was just peeping the scene. So we saw him first in Albuquerque, I think it was. Yeah. And then we went to...
Nah, it was San Antonio. It was the first night.
Okay, went to San Antonio. Then we were in Albuquerque, saw him again, then turned around when we were in Hollywood when he was hosting Afro Man's birthday party, and there he was again. And he just looked at me and tipped his hat. I was like, whoa.
It was weird, bro.
Like, I got it.
I thought he was like, at first I'm like, this dude's a creeper. You know what I mean? Because he just in the corner just watching this shit. And then it's like, all right, he at the next show, then the next show, then he in California with us. Bro. And I'm like, man, this dude's Illuminati.
But that's the way it goes, though, because I do 3 things when I walk into any building. I tap in with the DJ. Tapping with the DJ does not mean try to have a 20-minute conversation, because they back there working.
Right.
You always tap in with the DJ, get a DJ's email. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you're an artist, you gotta do that. Tap in, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm T Phenomenon. Hey, I like the way you spin and all that stuff. You know, you mind? Can I have your email? I'm gonna send you some music. Yeah. Hey, is there anything you want? You need some water? You need some wings? Right. Whatever. You know, give them something. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, they hungry back there, or they want to drink or whatever. Right. Hey, boom, giving them that drink go a long way. Then I'm gonna find out, hey, is anybody in the building? Like, I just know. Oh, the promoter over there. Okay, go talk to the promoter. Like, hey man, is there anybody in there? You know, hey, I should know about. Oh yeah, the A&R, he back there. They sitting in the cut. Most of the time, they ain't even dressed up. You know what I'm saying? They low key.
He wasn't either.
Right.
He wasn't either.
Low key. You know what I'm saying?
Jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah. Right. And then you go back there and talk to the promoter. Hey, yeah, I'm such and such from. Hey, yeah, you know, I'm trying to get my artists on tour. You know, might go a long way, might not. Mm-hmm. What's the worst they can tell you? No.
Right.
No is the worst thing they could tell you.
But
yeah.
So what? You might take 99 no's and then out 100 no's to break your career.
That's it.
So
I tell people all the time, man. I get like when I started doing the food reviews with these restaurants on the podcast. Before I got my first yes, I got 100 no's. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's not many people that's gonna put their business out there like that. Right. And have a chance for you to give them bad reviews and this and that. You know what I mean? And like now it's to the point, no matter what restaurant I call in Houston, they giving me yeses.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's dope.
It's dope. It's dope. Like Karina's World. It's Heavenly Touch Wellness Spa. You know what I'm saying? That's Karina. She E40. You know, they're together. But she does massage therapy for like major artists like Baby Bash and all type of people. I hit her up like, hey, you know, I'll be seeing you out, blah, blah, blah. You need to sponsor my radio show. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But, you know, I'm going to start going out there more, you know, showing her spa and all that stuff. And, you know, you got to do for her. She did for me, I'm going to do for her. You know what I'm saying? But that's all comes from networking. You know what I'm saying? I got a sponsor for my radio show. You know, she do her thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but that's me talking about me as a brand. You know what I'm saying? Me and Kogi. We got Music in the City. We got Crystal. She do our MITC news. Thank you, Crystal. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole team, but networking is my part to help represent my team.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They should be telling, hey, man, I know this dope promoter, Jay Wreckless. That's your people should be doing that for you. When they out and about, hey, Jay Wreckless, hey, I know a dope-ass publisher, you know, she got books published and all that stuff. They should be helping each other like that. You know what I'm saying? T Phenomenon, man. Not only is he a dope-ass artist, he's funny as hell. You need to put him on your stage.
Right.
It is what it is.
That's a great part about our team, though, because it's like, he is like the face, you know, because we're partners, right? And so he's the face I'm kind of sitting back in the cut, like watching things, watching who's this person, who's that person, talking to this person, talking to that person. So then when he's done doing his thing, I can come to him and say, hey, look, Jay, I talked to this person, and this person. We can do this, this, and this. And then from there, we make the decisions about what we want to do next after that. Every single artist, every single promoter, every single business owner, period, you need that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need that. I am not so much in the front as he is. He is the front guy. He is the face. You know what I mean? I like to be in the back, kind of moving things around, checking things out to see what's happening. I come in and pop him up on game. You know what I mean? Right. And show him. And as an artist, you need that as well. So like when I see artists come to events or come to venues and they're by themselves, that bothers me.
Right.
I'm like, because where are your people?
Right.
You know what I mean? Where is your team? Where's your squad? You know what I mean? And then especially if you're talking about you don't pay to play or you don't want to do this or you don't want to do that, but you can't even bring like 3 people with you.
Right. That's the whole thing. You want me to pay you and you bring what?
Right,
you bring what? I'm not going. You only have. Nah, man, I'm gonna get off of there because, but a lot of things.
What's up, Black Smooth?
Hey, that's my G. You know what I'm saying? Comedian.
He here.
Hey, Chief. Hey, I'm about to put him on. Hey, Black Chief Phenomenon say he a comedian, bro. He said he got that comedy. Black Smooth got a show. He be putting on shows. Right. Black Smooth bar. Next time one coming out. Hey, he say he a comedian.
March 9th. Black Smooth got a show March 9th. I'm gonna be in the
March 9th. Yeah, I'm gonna be in the building. I'll be there
for
doing this behind the scenes because that's my guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's my guy.
But like people behind the scenes, like everything that's on Music in the City is not filmed, shot by me. Like Crystal be catching stuff. Like we could be filming the same event, right? And I'm looking like, I'm thinking I got the best angle and my shit is hard. And then I look at Crystal and she'll send me something. I'll be like, oh shit, she just knocked my shit out the box. Let me go ahead and delete this.
Right.
And here come Crystal. You know, she does a lot of things behind the scenes. I want to give her a flower. She does a lot of things behind the scenes for us. Like, she be bringing artists. Like, not all the interviews are done by me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Jay Liddy, that was all Crystal. You know, she be bringing stuff to the table. And you cannot underestimate the people that do things for you behind the scenes because they're so valuable. Like I love Crystal to death. You know, that's my wingman. You know what I'm saying? My ride or die. She be doing stuff behind the scenes where it takes the stress off of me.
Right.
Where I can focus on something else. You need those type of people on your team.
Right. Absolutely.
And yeah. So what y'all doing is y'all riding. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we trying, bro. We trying, man. It's definitely a blessing. You know what I mean? Especially for me, man. Like when I started this journey, like just like started with the podcast, I'm like, we not from out here. You know what I mean? So it's like when I started this journey, I didn't know no artist. I didn't know one artist till I can get on my show. You know what I mean? So it's like to see this organic growth and to see the city fucking with us, it's dope, bro. It's super dope. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I tell people all the time, don't measure your success based on other people's success.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and that goes back to what I was just saying. Like, if another podcaster has a podcast out here in Houston and they blow up faster than me, but they from out here. They people out here, they have that support. I literally when I started my podcast, I had 20 subscribers. You know what I mean? I literally had to build from day one all the way up. You know what I mean? With this one by my side, thank you very much. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we living our dream, man. We living our dream. And that's what we tell people. We live in our dream, let us help you reach yours.
Hey.
Oh, I like that.
So what's that one thing about Houston underground industry that you don't like?
Oh man,
come on now, we gotta give them the real. We gotta give them the real. What don't you like?
Man, there's no unity, man. There's no unity, and it's sad because man, the Houston culture in general is dope as fuck, right? Can I curse on here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Say all that.
Oh man.
No, go ahead.
So the Houston culture in general is super dope, right? The Houston culture in the music industry is super dope, man. I love, like, Houston is the perfect example when it comes to artists of longevity.
Right.
You know what I mean? The perfect example of longevity. And all the OGs, man, yeah, some of the beef, but at the end of the day, man, everyone's united. And it's crazy how you have all the OGs, all these legends that's united. And you have all these underground artists that look up to these legends.
Right.
But can't be united yourselves?
Right. So
like, make it make sense.
I say like this. I'm coming from Philly and traveled all over the country, all over the world when I was in the military, doing my music thing. You know what I'm saying? Lived in Atlanta, lived in a lot of places. The difference is Philly, New York, Atlanta, Miami, Cali. What they do is they take people and they rally around them. They push them up, because what happens once you push them up? There's going to be people that's coming looking like, hey, I got the best point guard in the league. They're going to come look for other point guards in the Houston area. You know what I'm saying? That's what Houston doesn't do. They so busy crabbing each other, trying to pull them back into the bucket so they can get on top. That they don't try to push up and support each other. If they supported each other here, with as many, there's probably 20, 30,000 underground artists here. If they learn how to support each other and vibe with each other and rock each other's music, man, Houston will be unstoppable. Once they figure it out, I heard this has been going on. Shit, I got here in 2013. You know what I'm saying? I lived in San Antonio in 2010. It ain't changing. But once they figure it out, if they ever figure it out, man, Houston be unstoppable, man.
Yep.
Come on, you got the nightlife scene. You got everything. You got clubs. But the thing is, I don't like some of the promoters because they see Jay Reckless. He started doing something on a Wednesday night, and it pops. It pops 2 weeks in a row. They like, oh, I'm doing something on a Wednesday night. Instead of asking Jay Reckless, hey man, hey, can I collab with you on this? Can we make this bigger? You know what I'm saying? Nah, I gotta have a show. It's Wednesday night lit. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want to be competitive instead of, hey, he got something going here, man. Like, hey, I need to get on that Reckless Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? You know,
it's saying that, man. Catch us at Iron Horse Rock Bar Music Lounge Thursday through Saturday.
See, that's what I'm saying. But if they see you get a night and you start popping off on that night, then they, oh, I gotta go do something on that night, man. I'm gonna go. Now y'all competing out the same pool. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just doing something together and making it pop on. You should know. There's so many clubs here. You should know each night where you're going to go.
Right.
If they work it right. You know what I'm saying? But these promoters don't want to work together. And you know, in New York, them must be collabing like, hey, you have 5, 6 promoters, and you have
one club.
In one club,
Real
thousands
shit.
of people coming in. You know what I'm saying? And sections sold out, bar popping. You know what I'm saying? It's like
it's a competition. That goes back to what we were saying with the artists, man. It's the same thing with a lot of promoters out here too. I mean, everyone's in competition with each other, man. And I'm not gonna say I'm in my own lane because I don't ride my own lane. I really pay my own highway. You know what I mean? And I got my blinders on. I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I mean? I know a few promoters that's pissed off at me right now. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Because, man, big shout outs to everyone I've worked with. Big shout outs to all the promoters I've worked with. You know what I mean? Showing love. Big shout outs to you. Big shout outs to One Coke Key. You know what I mean? Because without you guys, you know what I mean, all of y'all played some type of role in my career. You know what I mean? So I truly appreciate you guys. But I'm also noticing now that a little further along, I noticed some people are dropping off and falling back on some disrespect shit. And then I noticed some of the big dogs are falling back on some respect shit, more like, all right, boom, we gave you a game, we helped you out, go do your thing, go fly.
Right.
And I respect that. You know what I mean? But for the ones that's on some disrespect shit, it's fuck y'all, regardless what you did for me. You know what I mean? Because if you want to let me go fly out the nest, cool, I respect it, but you ain't gotta be disrespectful about it. You know what I mean? And be mad at the shows I do.
I think since we started this journey together, I think the most important thing I've heard, or the most impactful thing I've heard, was from Dion Garcia. And Dion told us, you will not end with the people you begin with.
Oh yeah.
And that was a ouch. You know what I
No,
mean?
it's real talk.
But it was
Real
like,
spit.
okay, that makes sense. It's like you get your people around and you love them, you nurture them, they love you, they nurture you, you cut for each other, you know, things are good, you know, and then all of a sudden it's like, what happened? You know what I mean? It's like that love changes or it's not there no more. Okay, well, cool. You are free to go and do, as Jay said, leave the nest, go and do, you know, what you do what's good for you as an artist. But please don't come back and like talk mess, you know, about the place you came from. Don't bite the hand that helped you.
Man,
You know,
right.
that's the thing. And so, and like Jay's doing these, we started doing these networking events, you know. And so I think out of that, I was telling Jay, because I'm one of those, my daddy was a Panther, right? And my folks, you know, we have a tendency to do a lot of protesting and things like that. I'm gonna leave that for another time. But my thing was like, we need a collaborative of some type. You know what I mean? Some kind of artist collaborative, some kind of promoters collaborative. Like they've got the Black Promoters thing. I forget the correct name of it. Excuse me. But we need like some kind of collaborative with artists, like almost like a union kind of thing. You know, and the same thing with promoters and radio people. We need a group of people who are willing to come together and create that core so that we can bring other people around there, because it's all about organization. You know what I mean? And then we have venues. Almost every artist that we work with, they have a venue that they can call home, right? So at our networking events, you know, you come in, you scan a little QR code, you give us this information, and one of the questions I ask is like, where is your home? You know, like, where are you from? Number one, I want to know your city, and then where is your home, your performance home? Where do you
Somebody said the farm.
go?
Like real shit.
Right, because then at that point, you already have a place where you can go and you can springboard out of that place. If that's a place that you are patronizing all the time, or a place that you go to, that's a place where you should be performing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's all you have. You know, that all comes as an artist. That's all part of it. The business part of it is the part that's missing. Talented people in Houston. So this is my issue about the music scene in Houston. Tons and tons of talent here, but the organization is the issue, in the lack of marketing within for yourself as an individual. That's the issue, because there's no way that I should have to like go and search for you. You know, if you're an artist, everybody knows it's only music when other people hear it. You know what I mean? Other than that, it's just a nice song that you wrote. You know what I mean? I need to, you know, you need to have it out there. So if we can all come together and you know, focus on the same idea, because we all got the same dream. We all want our name in lights. We all want people to know us, whatever.
Right.
You know, but if we can focus on the same dream and then get the same train, the same push behind it, we can take over everything. Because Houston already got Texas on lock. And we got really parts of Louisiana on lock, because you can go parts at other places, and the Houston sound is not a sound that you're going to hear anywhere else, unless it's brought to you by the Houston artist.
Right.
This candy paint dripping, this wood grain gripping, all that stuff, you ain't going to get that anywhere else but here. But if you take it somewhere else, then you can proliferate it that way. You know what I mean? But that's not all it's about. But that's what, you know, that's what we need to do.
And you know, there's one thing that I've been saying ever since I started radio 4.5 years ago. There's only one person that I see do what I've been saying since our first radio show. This guy right here. See, I always be saying, man, Houston's so big, you could do your own tour in Houston. Who's the only one that did that? He did. That's real spit. I can say that.
The T Phenomenon and Friends tour.
Exactly. He's the only one that I seen do it. Like Houston is so big. You can do one of these, one up on the north side. You can do a couple on the north side, south side, Sugarland, Pearland. Like, he's the only person. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm looking you dead in your eyes, and motherfuckers can't say I'm lying. Hey, he's the only one that did it. He's the only one I seen do it. T Phenomenon. He did a whole tour all around Houston. And you tapping in with
Houston. I wouldn't have been able to do that without the fans. So I thank y'all for allowing me to get to do that. Appreciate that.
He did it. He did it. I don't know why other people don't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's good to get outside your city, because you see the real love for you, your music, and what you're doing. But he took an opportunity and brought more people to him that's in his surrounding area.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He did a whole Houston tour, and if you're not from Houston, sorry, my my YouTube live people, you know, because I got people from all over the world to be tapping in. But Houston is so big, you can do a whole tour
Correct.
in this city. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he's this man on the camera. You see, looking at him. T Phenomenal is one of the only ones.
We could break it down even more.
Let's go.
You could be in a relationship with somebody in Houston and be in a long distance.
You ain't listen. I think they gonna understand it better like that. Like, depending on where she live or where he live, you are in a long distance relationship.
You 3 hours from Houston?
Depending on what time of day they want you to come see, it might be 2, 3. Like yeah.
As a single person, that's the first thing that they ask. What side of town are
That's
you on?
Right.
Hey, if you say Mo City, I'm like, I ain't driving all the way to Mo City to get that kitty. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to put the sauce on here when I floss, but I'm not going to drive to you like a boss.
I'm gonna drive to it one time. And after that one time, man, you gotta come to me.
Yeah, you got to clap your cheeks.
Man, we was talking about that networking, man, and I think that's why it's important, man. I want all artists to pull up, man, to this networking event, this next networking event.
Mm-hmm.
So like she mentioned, like Lavonia mentioned before, we got the whole QR code. So when you come in, you sign up, put all your information and everything, and then after we sit everyone down, like, so all artists are gonna get to perform 2 songs apiece. But there's gonna be a point where we sit everyone down and we give them game. We give them game on the business side of the industry. You know what I mean? And after that, man, when they get to go home, they go back into that link and they fill out a questionnaire how we did and if they learned anything. And you'll be surprised how many artists didn't know about BMI.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They don't know what an ISRC is.
Like
come
it's
on,
crazy. A lot of artists didn't know.
Yeah.
Every time, see, artists think when they got a show, performance starts when you get on stage and it ends when you get off stage. No, your performance starts from the moment you walk in that building until you get home.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then you're still not done because a lot of these artists didn't know when you go do a performance, you go register that. You let them know, hey, this is where I perform, so you can get paid for it.
Right.
A lot of artists don't know that.
Right, that's how underground artists, that's how you get your money. So it's like you register your stuff with BMI, right? All your records and all your everything, you register them with BMI. Then you go and you perform at a place, and then you go back to BMI and you say, okay, I performed here, here, and here.
Yeah.
They will go back, they will check and make sure you performed, and then you will get a check.
Right.
Now there are venues that are going to have the licensing to be able to have those performances at their venue or whatever, and that kind of happens automatically. But for these places that don't have it, you have to go back and you have to put your information in so that they can get it. And it's not about, I don't want to get nobody in trouble. They don't.
Right.
They don't get in trouble. They just get this little note that said, hey, we need you to register as a place that gives live performances. And in that way, that's how you get paid as an underground artist. It's not all about the streams. It's not all about the listens that you get and whatever. You have a way to get paid by doing your performances and then turning around and registering your information. But you can't be lazy with it. You know, you can't be lazy with it. Some people don't even know. So when you come to our event, right? When you come to our event on March 1st at Iron Horse Rock Bar in Webster, when you come, you will get that information. Because I can't tell you, I've taught for 25 years, and I watched the little faces of everybody who was sitting in that room as Jay was talking about copyright, and when he was talking about BMI and all that kind of stuff, and their faces were just like, I'm like, how do we not know this? You know what I mean? How do we not know? You know what I mean? And so then, you know, like he said, we give them we got the QR code. So then I have everybody's email address, and I sent out the whole thing of information for everybody. Mm-hmm. So now everybody who attended that event has everybody else's information. There you go to network. There you go to collab. There you go to find a place to record. There you go to find a place to perform. You know what I mean? So you have an opportunity to come to events like this. It's very important that you actually do that, because as an artist, that's part of your work. Right? That's part of your catalog of things that you need to do so that you can get paid.
And I say one thing. I make my music now for movie scores. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's where I put a song out. If it get the strings, I'm shooting for movie score.
Right.
I have people say, well, how do you get your music on a movie score? How do you do that? Go look it up. I'm not giving you the game. Go look it up because I want you to do the research. I can tell you how to do it in 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
But go look it up. If you're serious about it, go look it up.
Right.
It's easy. It's information out there. You can YouTube that. You know what I'm saying? But artists have become so lazy. They want everybody to do everything for them.
Mm.
When it's something you can find out for yourself. How did I find out about it? I went and looked it up. That's where I wanted to aim my music for. So I went and did the research. You know, people, they want everything for free. And speaking of that, it rhymes with Rob V. Because he just walked in the building like a G.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob,
What's
What's going on? How y'all doing? What's
All
up,
right, how
man?
you doing?
what's going on, man?
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Man, just in time, man. Better late than never, right?
Yeah, sorry for my tardiness, man. Yeah,
Fresh off that rodeo performance, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
He did his damn thing.
It's been a crazy day. Morning, sorry.
So what you got going on, Mr. Rob V?
Nah, man, just getting ready for the for Saturday,
The
February the
night to
15th.
remember.
Yeah, night to remember. Getting ready for that. Just been trying to work on putting out the promo for the for the event, stuff like that, and then life stuff too, man. Everything together, man. So, but just a lot of everything kind of is kind of rushing a little bit. So, kind of getting having to do a lot of different things. So
where are you at on your project?
I'm on
Last
project.
time when you came up here, I was waiting on your project. Ain't
Yeah.
been sent to me by nobody.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering what's going on.
yeah, man. Just been kind of a little kind of I guess at a standstill a little bit because I've been recording. I have been recording, but like I said, I've been I guess taking care of some other stuff as well. But I've been recording. I do got new records, stuff like that. I'm just don't want to drop anything just any way. I kind of want to do it the right way so that I don't want to be just drop it and it's out there and then not write promotions, stuff like that. So, and then also to distribution. That's another thing. So I want to make sure it gets on the right distribution, stuff like that. So, so that's why I was a little bit, reason why I ended up going because I know before a few years back I dropped my D2LA EP, and so what I'm thinking is maybe kind of bringing that back, but also adding new records to it, stuff like that. So yeah, so I was thinking that's what I'm doing, but like I said, I want to make sure I get the right distribution, stuff like that as well. So.
Man, Rob V dope as fuck, man. I'm gonna say it, man. That's my guy right there, man. I met Rob V. Father's Day be 2 years. 2 years I met Rob, man. Been wanting to work with him for a long time, man. He's been on my show. So to be able to partner with RBM Entertainments, you know what I mean? Him and his wife, man, it's dope. Rob is actually the headliner for our concert this Saturday.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
dope ass dude, super dope artist, you know what I mean? Really good person, man.
Yeah, collaborating voices, Angie, shout out. And are y'all gonna be drinking Crown of Champagne?
Oh man, that's my shit right there.
Oh yes, definitely will.
You know I'll be on it, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the sounds of Raw and Overflow. Crown of champagne. Chill or celebrate. Crown of champagne. Raise your glasses.
We're together. It seems I hit the lotto. Look the bag, I twist the bottle. I'm champagne that has to follow. We're together. It seems I hit the lotto. Look the bag, I twist the bottle. I'm champagne that has to follow. We're together.
Play, listen what she say. From the dude at a bottle of EJ. Coming my way, and all I gotta say, we're doing a damn thing with Crown of Champagne. You had a long week and you dealt with bull. Now it's all over and your pocket's full. You may wanna celebrate or kick back. We're doing the damn thing with Crown of Champagne. Dance, step to the right, to the left. Need to get on in, ask for help. Have a good time, it's the only thing left. We're doing the damn thing, we're crying the champagne. We go dance, step to the right, to the left. Need to catch on, then ask for help. Have a good time, it's the only thing left. We're doing the damn thing, we're crying the champagne.
Together, it seems I hit the lotto. Purple bag, I twist the bottle. I'm champagne that has to follow. We're together, it seems I hit the lotto. Purple bag, I twist the bottle. I'm champagne that has to follow. We're together.
You can celebrate, you can chill, you can celebrate, you can chill, you can celebrate. Champagne the crown, champagne the crown. You can chill, you can celebrate, you can chill, you can celebrate, you can chill, you can celebrate. Champagne the crown, champagne the crown. Can I dance with you, baby? Don't hurt to ask. You the center, look around where the circle at. Girl, work your back, got the purple bag with a splash of color. Can you work with that?
Work with that.
Said she wants champagne, but she's sneaking my crown. Put it back. Said she wants champagne, but she's sneaking my crown. Put it back.
Don't touch my crown, no.
Said she wants champagne, but she's sneaking my crown. DJ replay, listen what she say. Over from the pool at a bar of EJ. She coming my way, and all I gotta say, we're doing the damn thing. We're crying the champagne. You had a long week and you dealt with bull. Now it's all over and your pocket's full. You really wanna celebrate or kick back? We're doing the damn thing. We're crying the champagne. Your hands step to the right, to the left. With the kids on me and ask for help. Have a good time, it's the only thing left. We're doing the damn thing. We're crying the champagne.
It seems I hit the lotto. Purple bag, I twist the bottle. I'm champagne that has to follow. We're together.
Swoop, I get a good talk soon. You can chill, you can celebrate, you can chill, you can celebrate, you can chill, you can celebrate. Champagne the crown, champagne the crown. You can chill, you can celebrate, you can chill, you can celebrate, you can chill, you can celebrate. Champagne the crown, champagne the crown.
Crown or champagne. Crown or champagne. Crown or champagne. Crown or champagne.
Let's go. Let's go.
Man, y'all can't stop me, man. Y'all can't stop me. I got something for everybody to walk up in here. That's what doing this I love, because I actually listen to artists' music. And Rob, you know I got you, man. Come on, baby. Y'all can't stop me. Y'all be trying, man. I can have one dude with one. No, I ain't even gonna say that. But hey, I got you, Rob.
Appreciate it.
So what you got coming up, man?
Shout out to Overflow on that record too, man.
Shout out to Overflow.
Shout out to Overflow.
I know he's gonna be there Saturday.
Oh yes, yeah. He's definitely gonna be there with that. He's definitely gonna be rocking the stage with that record. So, yeah, man. But yeah, just like I said, just trying to get stuff recorded, man, and you know, at a standstill, but trying to get stuff recorded and trying to get stuff done right. I don't want to just be dropping anything, and you know, and then it not do well and stuff like that. So, done that in the past. It didn't work. So, you gotta, but you learn from, you know, you live and you learn, man. So that's why I gotta make sure we do everything right. So
yeah, no, I ain't forgot we supposed to link up on the track.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We gonna talk about that later.
Yeah. We gonna get on track. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And R&B Avery too, man.
R&B King. Y'all definitely doing a song together.
Yeah.
That's gonna be bananas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I already got. Matter of fact, I already got beat for that.
Man, we need everybody to pull on up Saturday, man. Like you said, Rob V is the headliner. Man, our co-headliner, King Creole.
King Creole.
Okay.
Man, King Creole, man. Y'all look him up, man. The real King Creole, man. It's Man, this lineup is outrageous.
Tell them why they know King Creole though.
All right, so King Creole, we've been rocking with King Creole, man, from day one, man. If that name sounds familiar to you guys, King Creole just won the Up and Above Talent Search. Well, for Lil Flip and them, you know what I mean. Dude's dope.
He got that label deal. He got that label deal from Flip too, right?
No, it wasn't through Flip's record label. It was through Up and Above.
Up and Above. Okay, because he
Flip was just the face of the show.
Yeah,
you know
that was
mean?
at Winners. I saw that. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he won that, man. So big shout out to him, man. He's gonna be the co-headliner, man. This lineup is wild, man. A dope lineup. We got A Real on there, you know what I mean. He's gonna do a little hip hop, R&B. Man, we even got my guy DJ Charlie Woods coming from San Antonio to perform.
What's up,
you know what I mean? Charlie Woods gonna perform. He's not on the fly, but he will be performing that night. We got Paul the Magician doing some magic. You know what I mean? Central doing some poetry. Corinne, man, amazing R&B artist. KC, a Latina R&B artist. Man, it's a dope lineup, man. Everyone pull on up. It's a free event. No coverage. Just spend some money at the bar, man. That's all y'all gotta do.
And buy some food.
Yeah, Delicious by Design should be catering. What you gonna be making?
Just do the little bar bites, you know, because I don't want to get nothing on the dresses. You know what I mean? So we do like some burgers and some chicken sandwiches and meatball subs, you know, stuff like that. You know, nothing that's gonna get us dirty, ladies. Something that's really cute. You can eat it and be cute at the same time. I do want to address something. Somebody sent me a thing talking about this was the side piece show because it's the day after.
No, we ain't gonna say the side piece.
It's not the side piece show.
This is the makeup show.
Right.
The ones that broke up before Valentine's Day. They try to make up the day after.
And that's why it's called A Night to Remember.
Yeah, you know.
Do it how you got to, but just make sure you in the house.
Man, but like, man, if you bring your side piece or your main piece, man, just come have a good time and don't get caught.
Just come get a piece. Just come get a piece. Whatever.
Just bring one of your pieces.
and make sure you come with peace.
Yeah,
most important.
Don't have the other piece running in trying to piece up the other piece.
All that drama, leave it with your mama.
Yo, we got King Creole watching on my live. He said, "We listen, we don't judge."
Hey, it is what it is.
But and like T said, man, bring peace. That's what, all jokes aside, man, that's one thing about every single one of our shows. Anything we do, even outside of concerts, it's always got a family peaceful vibe to it. Even though you can't bring your kids, it's still got that family vibe. I don't know how many people that came up to me or her or anybody we work with and be like, man, y'all vibe is so different from any other show I've been to. It's not down to any promoter or nothing. It's just the way we run everyone's accepted. You know what I mean? And I don't know. To me, it's just another day in business. But to have people come up to us and be like, man, we feel so accepted. Malcolm from Real Talk 100, he brought his lady. He was doing media for one of our concerts back in December. And we've never met his lady, you know what I mean? And, you know, Malcolm hit me up the next day and was like, man, my lady said thank you. She felt very welcome. And, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what it's all about, man, having a good time. We don't do, there ain't no fighting at our events and nothing like that. It's all about love, peace, and happiness, man.
Yes,
and a lot of people be high anyway. Nobody want to fight.
Hey, let me say one thing. Because I do a little thing called Let Me Vent. And this Let Me Vent is going towards people who hate. And the reason I say that is because when me and K-Dog was working together, and sometimes, you know, a lot of times when you're dealing with Caleb Johnson, K-Dog, it's a major event.
Yeah, facts.
And I had a person hit me up like, why you always got Ralph P at your events? I would like to perform in front of that crowd. Cause he got clean music, asshole. You know what I'm saying? He's lit and he got clean music. You know what I'm saying? So if all you got is that cussing and shit, I want no party. I'm gonna bring Rob B because he know how to rock a crowd. I'm gonna bring Rob B.
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? He got clean music. He know how to rock a crowd with clean music, and he be doing his thing. So if you don't walk out that session with a clean version of your music, you just stupid. And pop back at you because I want him killing and all that stuff when I got a corporate sponsor. You know what I'm saying? When corporate sponsors will cancel my ass and you not getting me canceled. So let me vent. pop, 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 back at you. Whatever. Tell them, Rob. That's why you up on everything. That's why Rob be headlining things.
Exactly.
Because you walk out that session with some clean ass music, and then maybe you can get on the stage with Rob B and rock around like he do.
You still gotta be professional. You still gotta know, hey, this, you gotta have your clean music and dirty music. You gotta know when to present your clean music and then when to present the dirty music.
Exactly.
You gotta
know
have
the
both
environment
though.
you're in. If you got a corporate sponsor on there, you know you ain't getting no customers up in that thing.
Exactly.
So that's why Rob B always out of our events. Y'all can hate all y'all want. It ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna stop.
Yeah.
He locked in. So.
Man, that's another thing a lot of artists don't realize, man. There's such thing as performance etiquette, radio etiquette, interview etiquette. You know what I mean? So in saying that, for y'all don't know that Mr. Pop 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 over there, man, don't know our networking event March 1st.
Exactly. And you know what? Rob V will never have to come to one of my sound checks because I know what I'm gonna get out of him. Now it might be for him. He might want to sound check to make sure, but I know what I'm gonna get out of him. I don't know what I'm gonna get. So there's levels to this game. I'm telling the truth though.
Yes.
If you wondering why you're not there, there's a reason you're not there. So you need to look at yourself. They too busy looking at other people, wondering why and trying to block his blessing that he worked and built and established. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Well, you know what? Can I say?
No, go for it.
Conversely, that means on the other side of that, please understand that every show is not a good show for you. Right?
Yes.
It's not. I am a part of the Wreckless Management Talk Wreckless Talk Management and Promotions team.
Right.
I am not on every show because I am a poet. I speak erotic poetry. I am not gonna be on every single thing that we do because it's not a fit. You know what I mean?
Right.
As an artist, you have to know where you fit. And if you can't find a place to fit, make your own place to fit. You know what I mean? But please understand that you will not be a good fit for every show because I've had ladies come to me and talk to me about how they wanted to do certain talents and skills that they might have that are not always musically inclined. They like to dance and whatnot. Okay, cool. But that kind of dancing ain't what we do here right now.
Right.
For this ain't a show. But we do have some shows, where you might be able to showcase your particular set of talents. You know what I mean? But this is not it. We have models who come to us all the time. And we don't need models all the time. But I will tell you that on March 29th, we will be having our second annual hip hop fashion show.
KD Kickoff.
At the KD Kickoff. You are more than welcome to come your beautiful selves there. And we'll talk about how you're gonna walk, how you're gonna talk, and what you're gonna wear when you get there. But I will be doing a model call. I'll be putting it on my Instagram and I'll be putting it on my Facebook as well, so that you will know. But just understand that every show ain't for you, boo boo. It's not. It's not. But there will be places that are for you. And if you can't find one, then make your own lane.
Ooh, and you know what? I just had an idea that's crazy. We was on TikTok, me and K-Dog, with this lady. She's from Japan. But she's known for the ring. You know the ones that get up on the ring and then they got them thing. That and that spoken word now.
Yeah.
That boy.
It's like burlesque.
You know how they got the
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not curtains, but them big
extra large curtains,
yeah. She be
extra large curtains. They're
but she can wrap herself up. Yeah. And you got the ring to hang down from the sky.
Yes.
That with some spoken word.
Yeah.
We actually did that, not with the spoken word, but we actually had one of them ladies with them big old curtains performing at Iron Horse a few months ago.
But that in the spoken word though.
Yeah, that'd be fly.
That would be fucking flame, but.
And then people get pregnant when she do her poetry.
Babies have been made. Babies have been made. I take no responsibility for that. You're supposed to wrap that stuff up or however you take care of it. But yes.
We don't want no baby.
I don't babysit. But yes, there have been some of my poems are quite I won't even say graphic. You have to use your imagination. So I just put it out there.
Yeah.
And what you do after that is completely up to you. Just do you and be responsible when you do you.
So you basically saying when you up there, I gotta bring a date, like trying to get set them up and
No, not just bring a date, but a date that can't get pregnant.
Oh my Lord!
it gets a little more.
Dating a pack of Magnum.
But like,
So are you saying find a MILF that already has her stuff taken out?
I ain't even going there with you.
This is deconstructed.
That's dangerously specific.
All right, we get off the pan,
Right.
but I like it.
My bad.
but yeah, like she mentioned, man, we last year we did our first annual hip hop fashion show. That's still to date our biggest show we ever had. This year's gonna be even bigger. Artists are performing while the models walk the runway.
Yeah.
Like she said, we're gonna do a Katie kickoff. It's a dope spot, new owners. Talking about new owners, I got something we need to speak on too.
Wait, hold on. Not only am I going to be looking for models, but I'm going to be looking for urban designers.
Oh.
If you are an urban designer and you got a line you want to put out, we are going to be looking at Rogue Vogue. Rogue Vogue will be one of the designers that will be there. I'm looking for any other urban designers. If you're a new designer and you got some things you want to put out there, let me know because I'll have bodies to put it
Oh,
on.
I got too many. Matter of fact, what y'all doing tonight?
Tonight, what's tonight?
Thursday.
One thing I gotta do tonight. Big shouts to Menace Mike. I got an interview with him at 7:00.
The Model Way is having a fashion show tonight, and then there's the urban designers. I got
You gonna be there?
No, I got some stuff. I got sessions here tonight. But Wakoki's performing there tonight, and it's gonna be a legit show.
Yeah, I'll have to hook up with some folks and get
But
some
my niggas
information.
don't play. Look her up. She got her own modeling agency, and
Isn't that your artist?
Huh? We'll talk about that.
Okay.
But that's my homie. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna link her up on the models. Boom. Fashion show. Boom. She's doing one tonight, like I said. And,
Yeah, we got
they're
all
doing
the artists we
performances.
need for that event, but yeah, we definitely she take care of the model side of it.
Yeah. Link up. That's a good link. That's a good connect. See?
Last year we had TR Apparel. Big shouts to Miguel.
Yeah. Shout out Miguel. That's my
We
G.
had the A-Leaf
Andrew
store.
from Reading. We had the A-Leaf store. You know what I mean? So it was dope. It's gonna
Representing
be.
that squad.
Yeah, he did the Music in the City shirts for us.
Oh, okay.
Miguel. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my guy.
Yeah, he dope. He dope.
Yeah. But y'all got it's that time. Y'all anything y'all got, man, we gonna start with Rob V. Rob V, anything you got, man, give us all your social media. Tell us everything. Pop your shit.
Yes, you can follow me on social media, Robbie Music. There's ROBV Music, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Definitely, please come out Saturday, February 15th, a night to remember. Iron Horse Rock Bar, Valentine's is going down. Please come out. You're gonna enjoy some great R&B from myself as well as other amazing R&B artists. So I'm telling you, I just want to be there. Definitely.
Shit. Y'all can follow me at T Phenomenon, everything. And if y'all not doing nothing, March 15th, Shamrock Club Noble is hosting the St. Patty's Day event, and it's hosted by Paul Wall.
Okay.
So if y'all not doing that March 15th, come out and hang out.
We gonna be. We are.
What else is there to do with Paul Wall in the gym?
Right.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Oh, hey y'all. Sensual the Poet. My name's Lavanya Graham. I also go by Sensual the Poet. I am an erotic poetess. You can find me on Facebook under Lavanya Graham. Also under Sensual the Poet. I have a website that is sensualthepoet.com, and it previews my books. And then also you can find me on Instagram at LoveOnya, LUVONYA 38, as well as Sensual the Poet.
Man, and of course, this your boy Wreckless Talk. Man, with the Wreckless Talk podcast, Wreckless Talk Sports podcast, Wreckless Talk Management Promotions, A1 Music Empire, Houston City Beat. We are the storytellers of Houston. You can find me on Facebook, J Reckless, on Instagram, Reckless Talk 718, YouTube, the Reckless Talk podcast. I got some stories done on me. You can Google me on Canvas Rebel Magazine. You can go and Google and type in who is J Reckless, and the first thing that pop up is a story that Canvas Rebel Magazine done on me a few months back. Also, big shout out to you, man, for having us here.
Oh,
Thank
man,
you.
I'm coming on your shit. Yeah.
Man, let's do it.
I'll get mine back. I'll get mine back.
Like I said, we got the like Rob said, we got the our Valentine's event this Saturday, March 1st. We got our networking event. K Reno will be a guest speaker along with rapper K Don-Tino. K Reno will also be performing. What do we got after that?
The 29th is the fashion show. March 29th.
March 29th, we got the fashion show, hip hop fashion show at the Katy Kickoff. May 1st, we're also gonna try to do 2 more concerts between the end of March and before May, because once May starts, May 3rd, Houston Energy football season starts. So from May to July, we are not doing no shows. And I say July because that's when the Super Bowl is for the league. You know what I mean? They actually play in Canton, Ohio, at the Hall of Fame Stadium.
Okay.
So, man, y'all link up with us, man. And once again, we appreciate you having us, man, for real.
Be on the lookout for that flag football game. Crystal, you got anything?
Thanks for coming to talk with us today. I sure put a lot of things in my brain here, different things to give y'all information about that I have. And after this, I'll be doing my little breaking news piece.
Yes, MITC breaking news by Crystal D coming up in a few minutes.
Some little things, and that's it. I'm on MITC News with Crystal D. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me there.
Yeah. Hey, it's your boy KL, the Lyrical One. You know what I'm saying? If you can't resolve your issues with a person in the heat of a confrontation, put them guns down and them hands up and live to fight another day, man. That's all I gotta say, man. This is Music in the City. You know, Valentine's tomorrow, man. Don't make no babies with nobody you don't want to. I'm just saying.
You said put them guns down, put them hands up. Big shout outs to Go Promotions, man. If anybody wanted, we could put an event together, man. If y'all got some beef, man, we can throw a ring up in the hood, you know what I mean, or wherever, find a spot. And get some.
I already got the flyer for that, but man, I don't know.
Man.
These clowns here, bro. They gonna have to have security on the inside and the outside.
We'll take care of all that. We'll take care of all that.
Hey, shit, if you gonna box, you might as well get some bread off that boxer. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, K-Rise? Ain't coming back from Disneyland. Hey, we about to get up out of here. Music in the City radio show, man.
Yeah, but
I see you, Lidified.
Oh yes, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you before, and I forgot to mention that was my fault. But since we're speaking about boxing, the same actually Saturday, September, Saturday, February 15th, before we do the A Night to Remember Valentine's performance, I'm gonna be singing the national anthem at a boxing event, which is Valentine's Massacre. It's gonna be at the on Harwin. It's gonna be at the Arabia Event Center, I think. So that's the name of it.
On Sunday.
Oh really?
Uh-huh.
Yes, yeah. So they're gonna have it earlier during the day. So I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be there to sing the national anthem for that, and then we'll be heading to the concert after that. So just wanted to put that out there. So yeah.
Well, see, there it is. If you got beef, go box it out.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey, we up out of here. We about to take some pics. You know what I'm saying? Of course, some drops. So, Music in the City radio show. Let's go.
Yep.
Hold on now. Hold on. We still live on IG. But what's the deal with the 420 belt?
Yeah.
What's the deal with the 420 belt? IG, YouTube. What's the deal with the 420 belt? Come.
Hey,
There's still 2 cameras rolling right there.
So you have to smoke a lot of weed to get this belt, which I've done throughout my lifetime and before I even walked into this building today. So if you want one of these belts, you got to outsmoke me or Afro Man for this belt, and that is a pretty tough challenge to get a hold of when it comes to me and Afro Man with smoking. We even outsmoked Snoop and what's his name, Wiz too. Wiz, y'all can't handle us. Cheech and Chong can't handle us.
Yeah, it's straight back to the left. But okay,
The
so
light
we
doesn't
found
turn
out the
on,
belt.
okay?
Hey, we're out of here, man. Let's go.
So, man,